Hi, this is Erica Irvin. I'm also known as Amazon Eve, and you are listening to Without Your Head.
All right, and we're back here once again at the station of decapitation without your head, and I'm still nasty Neil. How about that?
And I remain terrible, Joel.
And on the line with us, live from a bar. If you're wondering what's going on, we have James Balsamo on the line.
Hey, everybody! It's party time over here!
Since he's at the bar, look at this one. Someone cracked one open. Here we go. Did you hear that?
I like that.
Yeah. This is unsweetened cranberry lime bubbling seltzer water.
Oh, that sounds pretty manly.
It is very manly. So, James, the Litch. The Litch is finally out.
Yes.
We've been talking about it for a while, and now people can actually view it.
Yes, go to SMSProductions.com, get your copy of The Litch. Tom Sizemore, E.G. Daily, Dick Warlock, and me, and director of Leatherface, Jeff Burr.
I was Jeff Burr. Really, I like Jeff Burr's performance in The Litch.
Yeah, he's great. Jeff Burr's a natural.
There's also a lot of boobs in the movie.
There's lots of boobs in the movie. Yes, my breast work.
I assume you're a breast man and not necessarily an ass man, because there are a lot of boobs in the movie. In your movies, I don't see a lot of like bare ass in them.
Yeah, I'm a boob guy. Yeah.
That's where James and I differ, but I still appreciate
You still love them, though.
I do.
Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? I love the booty and that ass, but you know.
I think I'm just
all
gonna
about
cut.
the
Yeah. I'm gonna cut that line out. That'll be the whole interview. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed The Litch. It was a lot of fun.
You.
I thought you used some of your best effects in your movies.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I worked hard on this one. I did a lot of life casts and head sculpts. It was fun, and April Garcia did all the airbrushing for the creature work that I did. So, you know, she's amazing.
A really fun villain. The Litch is very cool. And not only does he look cool, it's a good performance.
Oh, Dave Stein is amazing. We were actually hanging out today in Manhattan, having a few drinks at the Blarney Stone. I've been drinking all day. I'm on vacation. I'm celebrating this movie being done. Go get it. Go buy it.
So, how much is The Litch if someone wants to go buy it?
I think it's $14.95 on the website, not including shipping and handling. But there's also T-shirts, Litch action figures, and all Dune sneakers, all sorts of fun.
Yeah.
You know, the
I always love your
sitcom, there's a
merchandise.
Litch com coming.
Really?
No. The Litch 2, Litch
why
in the
would I
Hood.
believe that?
Yeah, maybe.
You know, I could see Litch in the Hood. I like it.
Yeah, that's the sequel idea.
Yeah, usually the sequels that take place in the hood are better than sequels where they blast the character into space.
Yeah, no, we'll save that for the fourth one.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do Isolator Guts in Space 4, and then The Litch in Space 4. That's the fourth movie. Yeah, 4.
And what's cool is I think for now you can enjoy it if you're not if you don't go to conventions and stuff. But if you do go to conventions, there's a lot of cool things that pop up. Like Eben from Mad Monster, I think you'd probably enjoy it even if you don't know him. But a great performance by Eben in this movie. I'm trying to yell because it's really loud.
Oh yeah, Evan McGar is amazing in The Litch. He plays Sven, the selfie killer, and that's, you know, people's favorite character so far. It's that accent.
Yeah, if I didn't know him, I would think, hey, this guy's really, you know, from another country.
Yeah, you know, I had an Uber driver recently that had that accent. You know, Evan and I would joke, like, where is it from? And I had somebody drive me around in L.A. last week. I was like, oh, that's the Sven, the selfie killer accent.
And the Uber driver wasn't a killer.
He was. He killed
he
the
was.
next ride. I got out and
You were lucky.
heckled somebody to death. After he changed from Uber to Lyft, of course. He was doing both. So.
I do prefer the Lyft. That was nice. Evan drinking bottles over your head, not to spoil the movie, but.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? They're made out. A lot of people don't know this. New breakable bottles are made out of thin resin, and they hurt.
I did think the second one did seem like you were in a little bit of pain.
Yeah, no, like a piece of resin got stuck in my head. It was good. I did a lot of stunts in the Litch.
Which I was always happy to see. I'm like James Balsamo in pain. I like that.
Right. Yeah, you and everyone else.
But yeah, and I also like the use of color in this movie. You got like a lot of pink and purple and lighting. They added to the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, I love those colors. You know, like From Beyond, and I love the Stuart Gordon kind of old '80s schlock look.
Mm-hmm. How did you get Amazing Jonathan involved in the movie?
I reached out to him, and his wife, Anastasia Sin, got back to me, and he was like, "Oh, Jonathan's on tour, but I think he would love to be a part of this." And I came down to see him at a comedy club, and they had a table reserved for me. They were great, right in the front, and we filmed in the back room of this comedy club in L.A. And then we filmed the fake magician, the Amazing Levi, after.
The Adequate.
The Adequate, yeah, that's it. The Adequate. I love the way you know the movie better than I do.
So I've taken a course in the Litch. The Adequate Levi is a great name, though.
Yeah.
And very fitting.
Yeah, Levi is amazing. He's a great guy. He's actually the manager of the Chinese theater.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yes, yeah. I met Levi in person when I was at the Chinese theater. Very good man, and he brought back my jacket, which is I'm sure no one cares about. But it's very, very nice of him. He's a very good guy.
Yeah, he's a cool cat.
Mm-hmm. And if you ever see him dancing at karaoke, absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, I think we were at it was a Mad Monster party, and he was tearing up the karaoke floor.
Yeah, he is a very good guy. And he's an excellent panelist. And we're not here just to talk about Levi. We're talking about the Litch. Was that guacamole that gets puked on you?
Yeah, so funny story about that. We did not read that it was like jalapeno-laced guacamole, and so my eyes were burning as if I was bear maced like 40 minutes.
And see, the sacrifices that Balsamo takes for the film.
Oh yeah, hit in the face with resin bottles and hot guacamole.
Yeah. Is the movie based on a true story?
Yes. When that guacamole went in my eyes for the movie, it really happened to me. Real-time horror.
Is that the mortuary that from Phantasm?
It's not.
It looks like
the same as Hollywood Cemetery, though. It is. It's the Homa Peace Cemetery in Los Angeles, and Curly from the Three Stooges is buried there.
Really?
Along with many other famous dead celebrities. So they were nice enough to let us run around with zombies and have a pizza party inside the mortuary. But we were very respectful to the the peaceful corpses.
You ever think I don't? I assume it's not legal, but could you ever dig up a corpse and hey, we got one of the Three Stooges corpse in the next film?
I didn't, but did I ever tell you my somebody else dug up a corpse story? Did I tell you that story?
No, you did not. I did not know this.
Okay, all right. So I was in college, and a friend of mine that I didn't know introduced me to a third person who had some cigarettes. And after we had some of these cigarettes, somebody recognized the fellow, and they were like, "Hey, aren't you the guy from the newspaper that dug up the corpse?" And my face was like, "Well, I got to hear this story." So apparently, he had dug up a corpse to impress a girl, and him and the girl were driving around with this corpse in the back seat, and they got pulled over. and they didn't get arrested. They just got a fine for having a corpse, not in a casket. There's like a fine for that. Like a death tax.
It's like $25.
Yeah.
It's totally worth it, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Really,
but it was just one of those. You never really know somebody. Careful who you bum a cigarette off of. They might have dug up a corpse.
Troy, have you ever dug up a corpse or known anyone who has?
I have not. The closest I think I ever came was dressing like Fritz from Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, exactly. You dress up as a famous.
Yeah,
I'm not. I gotta look. Yeah, I gotta look up what the penalty is here. It'll make a good video if it's only a fine.
If it's only like $20 or something.
I don't want to go to prison.
Yeah.
Always my motto. I don't want to go to prison. I like all the TV when you're flipping around the channels in the Litch. All the different TV shows that were going on.
What'd you say?
I like all the TV shows that are happening when you're flipping the channels on the Litch.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the fake chicken commercial, that's one of my favorites.
That was very good. I like cooking with Mama and Papa.
Oh, yeah, those are my parents. Try to get them and everything. Yeah.
That's very good. That's very good. I'm sure they appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, they love it.
Yeah, did they encourage you to make movies? Did you watch a lot of weird movies, and were they cool with it?
Oh yeah, no, my dad was the one that got me into horror movies when I was a kid.
Oh really?
And both my parents actually took me to full story. My parents took me to see Demon Knight at the Fangoria convention when I was like 8. It was like a midnight screening. We had 1 ticket to go. And this last weekend, there was a Demon Knight screening with John Kassir, who I was signing with at Nickel City Comic Con. So full circle, from being a little kid watching that movie to watching that movie signing next to John Kassir over the weekend. So,
that's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's crazy how time flies.
Yeah, John Kassir is a very cool guy.
I love John. He's great.
And animation in the movies is awesome. I like the use of animation in the movie. And the credits are great, but then the use of animation in the film itself gave me a big smile.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's Rob Yulfo. He's an amazing artist. He actually does Comedy Central's Trip Tank and a bunch of other great stuff. He's an amazing animator that I've been working with for years.
Cool. What about you said about making a cast of heads? Have you done that before? What was that experience like? For the 7
Oh
heads?
yeah, I've been casting heads since college. Yeah. So it was great. It was amazing. I got to cast Deborah Lamb's face, and she's such an icon in the industry. It was amazing that she, was patient enough to let me wipe white stuff all over her face while she sat there. The dental alternate that takes the cast. So,
She spoke highly of you when we had her on the show.
Oh, I love Deborah. She's great.
So, Nick Charles wants to know, what's your next film, And will Nick Charles have a cameo? You demand.
Yes. Of course, Nick Charles will have a cameo in my new movie, Cool as Hell 2, my first sequel. And that's got Balsamo from Pantera in it. Nikolai Volkov, WWE Hall of Famer. Brian Johnson and Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book Men. And the Angry Video Game Nerd, who I just filmed with over the weekend. So
very cool.
Yeah,
I heard Nasty Neil's even in it.
Yes. Both of you guys are in the movie.
Terrible trailer, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, with a big
My
Krampus.
debut.
That's right.
Yeah, I was in Toxic Tutu, but I think I was cut out of it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was a fun shoot. You guys are great actors, both of you.
That
Very
was
handsome on camera.
It was very fun. Hope to do another one at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your drink of choice when you're at the bar, by the way?
I like the Jack and Coke neat, personally. No ice. I mean, growing up drinking in New York City, you know, the difference between New York and LA is that LA does not water down their drinks. New York City is infamous for cutting all their drinks into quarters and turning a bottle of Jack into 4 bottles of Jack with help with some water. So.
What are you drinking right now?
A Jack and Coke, no ice.
All right. Mike Bartley wants to know, why do you like to draw penises on your 8x10s?
Oh, that was at a convention, actually. That was funny. I did not draw the penis on the headshot. Somebody drew a penis on one of my headshots. When I came back on the display autographed photo. It's funny.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Did they draw all of them or just one?
Just one. The display one. Yeah.
This
and then it was funny. An artist actually did a rendering of me holding the headshot of the penis headshot. So it's like Inception autographed penis.
There you go. And then I heard that went for a lot of money on eBay. It's one of a kind.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's crazy. If you go to eBay, my autograph sells for like $40. But you go to RSSProductions.com and get it cheaper from me. So
I'm gonna go make some money and just gonna buy a bunch off your website.
That's it, man. It's all about that upsell.
Look at my future here. Music was very good too, oh,
thanks.
You get some stuff that makes funny music. You get some sound effects that you recognize. Who put together the music for the movie?
Oh yeah, that was me. I do everything, Neil. Everything, yeah.
The Renaissance man.
That's right. Even the conolingus in the movie.
Even the what?
The conolingus.
Oh.
Come on. You know what I'm talking about there.
What? I don't know what that means. He's using big words. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I saw Litch T-shirts in Texas.
Oh, really?
From Atomic Cotton, yes.
That's right. Erica Kaufman did a Litch T-shirt. You can get that at AtomicCotton.com.
Yeah, it's very sweet. And when the Litch finds its way to VHS, it has a very cool cover designed by a total hack.
The cover's designed by you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's amazing. Go to SFSProductions.com. Check out that VHS cover right now. What are you waiting for?
Exactly.
Neil worked so hard to make those little bats.
Yes, at first I was like, what are you fucking loser? Look at these bats. They look like something like a child would make. And I was like, well, wait a minute. And I was like, then you put them up on Facebook, and everybody's like, yeah, we like the bats.
Yeah, they love the bats.
Once the rest of the design was finished, it brought out the bats. And then I was happy to see all the bats in the movie when I watched it.
There are no bats and there's no fire.
There is fire. I did want to tell you there is fire in the movie. There's some scenes with the Litch, and there's flames in front of him, almost just like the sign. Or maybe I was hallucinating.
There's green fire.
Hmm?
That's right. The Litch, he uses the powers of the ASCO plane.
It's very fun. So, again, where can you get the Litch?
You can get it anywhere where DVDs are sold. Go to AfterBathProductions.com right now. Go get it. What are you waiting for? The Litch.
Do it. And so you get the DVD. Is it on video on demand? How else can people watch it?
Yeah, it's on Vimeo on demand right now.
Very cool. So, very good.
Yep.
Before you guys would say this is a true story. Troy and I went to see our mom today, who's in the hospital. She's doing better. I couldn't go in to see her because I'm kind of sick. So I stayed out in the car and I took a nap. And during that nap, I dreamt of James Balsamo. True story. And so, for some reason, you were our science teacher. It was me and one other student. Maybe it was Troy. I'm not sure. And I don't know why, but you had us come real late at night to the school, clear the room, but we weren't allowed to talk real loud because we would. People might hear us. We're supposed to be there, and you showed us a science experiment, which was a television that had a parrot in it in the television, and then when the parrot would make noise, you could hear a parrot in the other classroom, which was owned by some other teacher. And then I woke up. But anyway, but also in the dream, we were
should have let you sleep a little longer, man.
Yeah,
That's pretty impressive.
Exactly. In the dream, even though you were my teacher, we were interviewing you later that night. So
that sounds better than any movie I've ever made.
We'll collaborate. We'll make
the parrot vision. I like that.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, I want to let James get back to his jacket coat and his lovely lady. Have a good time, James, in New York.
Hey, thanks, guys. It's been awesome. Always a pleasure.
All right, take care.
All right, have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Don't drink too much. No science experiments. Good night.
This is Nick Charles, director of B Documentary 2, and you're listening to Without Your Head.